Hey everybody, Vice here. Welcome back to Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Movie, the game for PC. Last time, the game forced us into doing some things that definitely were not part of the plot at all whatsoever, so they just added it to pad out the game, basically. In this part, we gotta save SpongeBob from being dried out by the lamp here.
That thing is hot! I've got to get SpongeBob some water quick, or he's a goner! I can't reach it. Anyway, my mom always taught me not to play with electrical outlets.
Okay, jump off the table. Walk to the front of the shop.
Oh no, it's the Cyclops! Let me out of here!
Hmm.
Oh, I better stay away from that guy.
Okay, so clearly we're not going that way.
Everything in this place is dried out. I can't let that happen to my buddy SpongeBob. Or to me. I can't reach the bowl. I'll have to find another way to get water to SpongeBob.
Walk to the back of the shop.
Cogs. Just the skeletons, though. Everything in this place is dried out.
Okay.
I can't let that happen to my buddy SpongeBob. Or to me.
Climb up the counter.
It's a lunchbox. It's too heavy to move on my own.
Oh yeah? Climb up the cash register. Jump on the button.
Here goes nothing. Whoa!
Sale. We're having a sale.
That hurt my belly. Looks like everything spilled out of the lunchbox.
And inside the lunchbox is onions.
Onion.
Or an onion.
A piece of one, anyway. It's making me tear up a bit.
Hmm. Well, here's our water. So, onion, SpongeBob.
There you go, little buddy. Let my tears give you life.
Patrick?
Oh, SpongeBob! SpongeBob, you're alive! Oh, hooray! Hooray! I'm so happy!
Patrick,
Yes, SpongeBob?
could you stop crying all over me now?
Oh, sure, buddy.
And one of the tears somehow got down to the electrical
What's going on?
cord there.
It's raining.
Patrick, your tears shorted out the heating lamp and set off the sprinklers. Now's our chance to get out of here.
In this weather?
Let's go!
I always knew it paid to be a crybaby.
I know Patrick cried here, yet somehow his tears got all the way from here to way over here to fall down there. Somehow. Anyway. Now we're controlling SpongeBob again. I think we can walk to the front shop now since I think he's gone.
Patrick,
Yep.
the crown!
Yeah, we did it!
Come on, let's grab it and get out of here.
And the crown.
The crown!
Well, that was easy.
No, actually it wasn't.
Yeah, but, that's what I meant.
That was easy. No, it wasn't. Walk to the heating table. No, why would I want to do that? Walk to exit.
They should all be okay now that the sprinklers are on. Go, Patrick! Go, SpongeBob!
If only you knew.
We made it, Patrick! Now we just need to find a way to get back to Bikini Bottom.
Well, don't worry, SpongeBob. We can ride that.
Ride the
mythical beast with a chest of iron and some hair too, and he roams the beaches looking for people in trouble. We just have to find the whistle.
The whistle?
Yeah, the call of the... It's a chrome whistle, and when you blow it, he comes and saves you. Hooray!
Sounds kind of crazy.
It is! Hooray!
I guess we don't have much choice. Okay, Patrick, let's find that whistle and ride that.
Hooray!
There's so many editing jokes and whatnot I could do, but I'm not going to.
I'm not sure what that is, but it makes me kind of homesick.
How would you know if this is your first time? No, second time. Second time. Yeah, technically second time being outside.
Those things should be illegal. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there.
Nope. Got a shell.
It's a shell. It's kind of shovel-shaped. The barrel is empty. The barrel is empty. I'd better not get too distracted. Mr. Crab's life is in my hands. The barrel is empty.
The pouch is empty. Tar.
It's a puddle of tar. It's really sticky.
I should have ran over to it first.
I got tar on the shell.
Very little of it, though. Walk to the beach. Treasure hunter. Okay.
Hi there. What you doing?
I'm searching for buried treasure. You'd be surprised at how much stuff people lose at the beach.
No, I wouldn't. Found anything?
Yeah, I spotted something a little ways over there. I marked it with an X. It's nothing valuable, though. My metal detector says it's made of chrome. I can't be bothered with anything that isn't gold.
Gold, huh?
Yep, gold is where it's at, my man.
I'll take your word for it.
Mm.
If you don't want that chrome thing, can I have it?
Sure. All you have to do is dig it up. I marked where I saw it with an X.
Thanks. What are you doing out of water?
What are you doing out of water?
I asked you first.
I'm a mud skipper. I can go for days out of water. Can you?
Nope.
Well then,
Well then, indeed. I'm gonna go.
happy hunting.
Well then, indeed.
Who knows what unspeakable horrors lurk in there? I, for one, do not intend to find out.
Okay, okay.
The ocean, my home.
So much fishing over there. Anyway, walk to the ocean.
It looks like an X that someone scratched into the sand with that stick.
Speaking of which,
It's a piece of driftwood. Seems pretty strong. Hooray! It worked!
and we made our own shovel, and we can now dig here.
Patrick! It's the call of the...
No!
I tell you it's true.
Blow it! Blow it!
Calm down, Patrick. I will.
And whistle.
With an ear-piercing squeal, the call of reverberates across the coast. Seconds later, it produces the desired effect as a glimmering and golden jogs into view. He offers to give them a ride back to Bikini Bottom on his muscle.
Wahoo!
Upon arriving over Bikini Bottom, shoot SpongeBob and Patrick down to the seafloor using his massive chest muscles. It doesn't take long for them to realize that Plankton has been up to no good where they were gone. Everyone in Bikini Bottom appears to be under his control, including King Neptune himself. SpongeBob and Patrick must find a way to break Plankton's hold over the citizens by any means necessary.
Chapter 8, Plantopolis. Yeah, Chapter 7's already done. Yeah, Chapter 7 is so quick. It was so
We're back,
short.
Patrick.
It's only been like
Just
10
in
minutes.
time. Now all we have to do is give Neptune back his crown. Come on.
I think I'm gonna stay here. That's Perch Perkins over there, you know? You might want to interview me.
Okay. I'll be back as soon as I give Neptune his crown.
Right.
So yeah, the previous chapter, Chapter 6, was something that had absolutely nothing to do with the plot of the movie whatsoever, and then Chapter 7 did have something to do with the plot of the movie, but it was so shortly done that we're already on to the final chapter of the game. So much so that, yeah, I'm basically going to try to make this the finale because of how short that other chapter was, so yeah, welcome basically to the finale of the game here.
That's the stage where Squidward was made manager instead of me. Oh,
Still upset about that, huh?
why would I want to go there? I have other things to do right now.
Okay, so we're not going into the second one. Actually, wait a minute.
I don't think Perch is in the right frame of mind for an interview.
Don't talk to Patrick. We don't want to do that again.
The name says it all.
Yep. Into the Krusty Krab. That's not good.
Hello?
All hail Plankton.
Oh, barnacles on top of barnacles.
And Squidward.
Squidward, not you too.
All hail Plankton.
Oh boy.
He's just chilling.
Wow. Okay.
This is no time to eat. I've got to find a way to put a stop to Plankton's scheme. King Neptune, we got your crown back. Can you please let Mr. Krabs go now?
All hail Plankton.
This isn't working out like I'd hoped.
Mhm.
Nuh-uh. Not even close.
Great. Talk to Plankton then.
Plankton, what's going on here? What have you done?
What's it look like? I've taken control of the citizens of Bikini Bottom. I've transformed them into my own personal Buckethead army. They are now... Say, what's that smell?
I think I absorbed some sweat.
Ew. Anyway, bottom line, you lose.
Mm.
You know why?
'Cause you cheated?
No, not because
Yeah.
I cheated. Because I'm an evil genius. And you're just a kid. A stupid kid.
I may be a kid, but I'm not gonna let you get away with this.
Listen to yourself. You even talk like a kid. I'm not gonna let you get away with this. What do you think this is? A game of kickball on the playground? You never had a chance to defeat me.
Well, I'm not giving up yet.
Good. I enjoy watching you flounder. Give it your best shot, kid.
I don't need to go in there right now.
Right now.
I'm not giving up yet.
Good. I enjoy watching you flounder. Give it your best shot, kid.
Okay.
Hi, music maker.
Hey there, little dude.
Do you know I lift up my tentacle and I say tweet, tweet?
I can't say I've ever heard that one before.
No. I don't know what that's referring to.
Hi. Pretty awful what Plankton's done around here, isn't it?
Huh? What? Sorry, man. I've been so lost in a groove that I haven't noticed anything. What's going on?
A
He's got the
bunch.
clown wearing his bucket helmet things, and they have like an antenna thingy on the top that lets them control their thoughts.
Whoa, wait a minute. Are you telling me he has sub-crypto alpha wave enhancers built into a cranial matrix?
I don't know. Am I?
Dude, this is serious, man. We have to find a way to channel the power of rock to disrupt his mind control signal.
How can we do that?
Well, we need an amplifier.
Don't you have one right there?
Yeah, but this little thing isn't gonna cut it without some modification. I need you to bring me a larger speaker.
Mr. Krabs has one in the storeroom. He was going to use it to play music throughout the Krusty Krab with subliminal messages in it, urging people to buy more stuff. Don't think the irony is lost on me.
And there's one other thing we're gonna need.
At least, okay.
Reverse
SpongeBob at least knows.
frequency emitter.
You're joking.
No, we needed to tune into the exact.
He's gonna use subliminal messages to make people buy more food. Don't think the irony is lost on me.
Where am I gonna find one of those?
Well, Plankton has to have one, or he couldn't generate the frequency to begin with. So I guess that means
I have to go into the belly of the beast, the chum bucket.
it won't be easy.
Nothing worth doing ever is. Never fear, I will bravely face the dangers of the chum bucket for the greater good.
Wow, you sounded like Clint Eastwell just then.
A man's
East
gotta do
whale.
what a man's gotta do.
Wow.
So I gotta get a reverse polar party submarine freak mitt.
Close enough. It looks like a little light
Close
bulb,
enough, yeah.
and it's probably near whatever equipment Plankton is using to control these buckets.
I'll let you get back to your picking.
Okay, pal. Catch you on the flip-flop.
It's a lighting bulb, is it? I think we know what that is. Anyway, we can now enter the storeroom since it apparently has one of the items we need. Take speaker.
The speaker! This will do nicely. Mr. Krabs keeps everything. Forks. You can never have too many.
Yeah, just junk and forks, basically. Okay, got that. We got the. We need to go to the chum bucket now. And the mini game there is. Every once in a while, I'll sometimes mess up this mini game.
Wow! Plankton sure went all out to get people into the chum bucket. Okay, here I am. Gotta keep my cool. I just need to get to the kitchen without being spotted. What is this Krabby Patty doing floating in midair? That's a bit odd. Uh-oh, I'm not alone. Hey, that's one good-looking guy. Somehow he doesn't look friendly.
Yep.
I need to get to the kitchen doors, and I better pick up these Krabby Patties so Plankton can't use them to figure out the secret recipe. And I better
Even though he should already know what it is,
He seems upset about something.
which is probably like one of the biggest plot holes in regards to the movie and the space continuing. But anyway, yeah, this is basically turned into Pac-Man, and wow, that was close. Nope, get the one in the corner. They always put one in the corner behind the balloons to try to trick you into thinking. Huh. Okay, I somehow managed to break his AI so hard that he went through the wall up top and then went to this table here. Okay then.
Hooray! I made
That's
it!
the first time I've ever seen that. Yep.
That looks like a light bulb. I hope this is the right piece.
Yep, that's the piece I mentioned earlier to think about later.
Hello world.
Cause
Those speakers look like part of Plankton's latest experiment. Maybe he's making a growth formula, or an eye sprouting serum, or both.
I mean that's technically both. And we can't even go to the other side of the room. So yeah, that thing I talked about earlier at the very beginning of the game is
Doors, pick up the Krabby Patty.
one of the last items we pick up. The last item we pick up of the game, basically. And SpongeBob was basically saying we gotta do the same thing again. Hopefully Hopefully I don't break his AI to where he goes through a wall or table and gets me. I don't know how I managed to do that to the AI. Nope, he went through the he's going through the tables again.
That was close.
Man, that's the first time AI ever actually started clipping through tables and the wall. Okay, that's apparently a thing. Oh. That's a problem.
I got it! I got...
All hail Plankton.
Oh no! They got you!
All hail Plankton.
I guess I'm gonna have to try and rig this thing on my own.
All hail
Yeah, I get it.
yeah, I get it.
It's an amplifier. I guess it isn't powerful enough to be of much use as it is, though. It's an ultra-cool guitar. I don't think Guitar Dude will have much use for it anymore.
Yep. Let's see.
I attached the speaker to the amplifier, but it still needs the sub-ether thingamajig to tune into Plankton's bucket frequency. I am ready to rock! I've got to do something with these things, but that isn't it.
I think it's one of the only times where you try to combine things like that, it might actually give you a hint.
It's a mega amplifier. This thing could tear the rust off a sunken ship. Now
Dang.
I just have to plug the guitar in and play my heart out.
Yeah, and the last chapter of the game is also this short. This is the last part of the game right here. The very last mini game.
Say, Plankton, I've been thinking about what you said.
Yes, I'm sort of busy here.
It's just that you're right. I am just a kid.
Of course I'm right.
You know, I've been through a lot in the last 6 days, 5 minutes, 27 and a half seconds. And if I've learned anything during that time,
It's actually been shorter for me to beat this game than that.
That's right.
and no amount of mermaid magic or managerial promotion or some other third thing can make me any more than what I really am inside. A kid.
That's great.
But that's okay, because I did what everyone said a kid couldn't do. I made it to Shell City, and I beat the Cyclops, and I rode the... and I brought the crown back.
All right, we get the point.
So yeah, I am a kid, and I'm also a goofball, and a wingnut, and a knucklehead McSpazatron.
What's going on here?
But most of all, I'm...
Settle down. Settle.
I'm a goofy goober!
Oh,
What?
Rock. I've got to get the notes of this song right, or it won't destroy Plankton's mind control helmets.
And time for low grade Guitar Hero.
Now I'm wailing! Okay, let's rock.
Fun fact, because these notes are all RNG, it is possible to have... It is possible, and I've almost had it possible to where the whole mini game was just one... There was literally just one note. I say almost, because I think it maybe had like...
All right.
I think it was basically like 90% red and then... Or like... Almost all red with like...
Hit a wrong note.
Whoops. It was like mostly red and maybe like only like 2 or 3 other colors. 2 or 3 other notes, different colors, and that was it. Yeah, with good RNG, you can actually get the same color the whole, most of the time, which is funny. But of course, the chances of that happening are so low.
All right. Get your groove on. I think something's happening.
Got it. And that's the end of the game.
And so,
Super Cubo! Row!
power of
Rock and roll.
to overcome evil. It as old as time. King
Yep.
Neptune, freed from his bucket, receives the crown with gratitude and releases Mr. Krabs from his prison of ice.
Thanks?
Plankton is
Question mark?
removed from circulation and placed in a suitable institution.
Yeah, sure.
Patrick is finally interviewed by Perch Perkins. Mindy earns the respect of her father, who will never again dismiss her counsel of
I
wisdom.
thought the game was gonna
and
crash there for a second.
Although he is fairly insistent that someone rot in the dungeon for 1,000 eternities. And SpongeBob, the kid, the wingnut, the knucklehead McSpazatron? Well, that's Manager McSpazatron to you.
So yep, they ended off with a good that Katara thing, and that's the end of the game. It ends off with 2 very short chapters, but yep, overall this game was
The end.
still enjoyable. And also, yeah, it's actually doing the I'm a Goofy Goober song at the end during these credits. And because they made it louder, and because it's during the credits where there's no real gameplay, I'm probably gonna mute the audio for this here. In fact, it was playing a little bit during that last book cutscene, so I'm probably gonna mute it a little bit there as well. Maybe, I'm not sure, because that would also mute the game audio of the dialogue or what the narrator was saying. So maybe not there, but definitely muting it here, just to be on the safe side. Anyway, yeah, that was the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game for PC. And yeah, this one is easily, out of all the SpongeBob PC games, this one's easily the best one. I think this, because honestly, the point-and-click adventure ones are just overall better than the minigame ones. I mean, the minigame one is still fine, but the point-and-click ones were better. Now, technically, there is another point-and-click adventure game, Battle for Bikini Bottom version for PC that was point-and-click adventure, but I have never played that, and honestly, I don't really care to play that one anyway. Because, well, I really don't care for because it's probably going to be my least favorite of all of them anyway at that point, and I'm going to be honest, I have never liked Battle for Bikini Bottom, the video game, the normal one the console one that people play, so playing the PC version that's point-and-click adventure would just remind me of that game, and I don't want to play that, and I don't want to ever play the console Battle for Bikini Bottom game. That's probably my least favorite. That's the special game I don't like, which is funny because that's Battle for Bikini Bottom is everyone's favorite game, but for me, I just didn't like it. And when I heard it got a remake, that disappointed me as well. Honestly, if any of the SpongeBob console games deserve a remake, I would say it's the console version of the movie. The console version of SpongeBob SquarePants movie game, the console version would be better suited for a remake, but since that's licensed based off a movie, the chances of that getting a remake are basically non-existent. To me, if one of the very earlier console SpongeBob games got a remake, that'd be cool, but I doubt that's ever happening. Battle for Bikini Bottom was just so popular that out of all of them, if any of them was going to get a remake, of course that one was going to get one. Anyway, this has been Vise, and I'll see you guys for what's next. Bye-bye for now.